Hi and welcome back. Today we are going to make a simple 3D game. This game is made by JavaScript and it works in the browser. In this video you will learn how to use a game engine and a physics engine. I will cut the tutorial in two parts. This video is the part 1 of our tutorial. First, we need to download Visual Studio Code. We will write all the code in here. And after that, we need to search the CDN that we need so we can render 3D on the web. The first one is the Babylon.js CDN. This is the game engine that we will use. After Babylon.js, we also need the physics engine, which is Canon.js. This is the physics engine that we will use for the game. This is useful for the gravity and physics of the game. In our desktop, we will make a new folder. It's up to you where you want to make your folder, but for now I will make the folder in the desktop. I will name it Canon Game. And if you install Visual Studio Code, you can see now the open with code. Or if you didn't see the open with code, you can also open the Visual Studio Code app and open folder, search for the folder, and select folder. So the first file that we're going to make is index.html. An HTML file is essential in every website. Press exclamation and enter. Replace the title with your game title. For me, I will put Canon Game, Cannonball Game. And if you remember, we searched the CDNs that we need for our game. Now is the time to import it. Copy the script tag. If you see the integrity, refer policy, you don't need those for now, so we can just delete them. Import the physics engine. So now we're going to make an element. The first element that we're going to make is canvas. We're going to set the ID to render canvas, but it's up to you, whatever you want to put. I will just put it there. We will make a JavaScript file. Always remember that a JavaScript file extension is .js. Now what I did here, I set the HTML and body width to 100%, also the height. So if we play the game will be played on 100% height and 100% width. So to see what we have done here, save your HTML file, save your project, and go to your project folder. Look for the index.html and then double click the index.html so it will open. So now what you're seeing right now is the canvas element is in 100% height and 100% width. Go back to our code. There is a useful extension. You can find it here. Look for the live server. And you can just save your file and it will automatically refresh the browser. So let's try. Let's write our first code. Okay, so now it's working. So if you are a beginner, I suggest that you just follow along. If you're confused, don't worry. I will make a separate video of the basic tutorial of this engine, but for now, just follow along. So we need to make the camera, because without the camera you cannot see anything from your scene. So now the engine renders our scene, and we can see the box or a cube over here. But the problem is we cannot attach, or we cannot control the camera. So what we're going to do, we're going back to our code and set the camera attach control to canvas true. So what this is that saying canvas is letting the camera to control the scene. That's why we put on the last parameter true. So now we can rotate the camera. Okay guys, Thank you so much. I think we are done here. Just like what I have said, this is the part 1 of the tutorial. In the next video, we will import our 3D model and make the cannon bolts. And also we will make all the boat moving towards the cannon. And so that's it. Thank you and see you on the next.